Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show. Today on our show, we do have one of the best, the special one, the man behind the Vibe Kotogos, the man behind the RNC Entertainment. DJ Itu, welcome to the house, man.
Sure.
Okay.
Hola.
Yeah. Yes, man. I just want us to have a very flowing conversation around your journey, Yabu DJ, to where you are today. You know, I don't think not only Togos, Katoras as a whole, Eastern as a whole, I think part of Soweto as well, But by the way, just for introduction, who is Itumile?
So Itumile Melebala, my surname, born and raised Kotogos.
Yeah,
and then my journey into music has been, I think it was like everywhere I went, played a huge role to where I am right now. So like the environment, what's like unofficial taverns.
Correct.
Where you listen to music. How feel like my grandparents, my grandparents, my mom, they're listening to the vinyls, the LPs. So it's one of those things. At the end of the day, go and control them. It's a LP 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you go to a table, not realizing in the future what I was so bad about DJ. But now it started like that. Growing up, Kayale Church, at some point, Neglala band, bass, Kirata bass. So ever since, after at a young age, church, Macfita High School, what's a high school, I was fortunate that Bilebankisa Coach Ozi. So Coach Ozi, I feel like Candy Square. So go Candy Square, no Nelimo Copananding, everybody high school versus high school. So Nelly Stife. I can't Mokazama.
Bokido Roka. Ba fitla no wena o ka dile gale
ke kadile ka exama rap wa bona ka exama rap da no ka hlole wa bona wa tsantso tse ding mfethu I sent to our
correct
wa bona that's when uno qala YFM so aktsebo go hopola the case tsa rona at some point ne re kenya di pick.
Correct.
In the house. You can't wait to get home. Or to record a session. I will record again.
Those were the days, man.
Yeah. So I record empty cassette. African scale. Music. I think that's when the laugh. House. And then. Fast forward, Aquita Varsity, my neighbor, up to high DJ. So go Varsity, Nakori Pitoro, Raskiman.
Yes.
But by East Trent. Because so now I'll tell you by Bitam Cone.
Yes.
Morema. So Raklika Lane. So answer via da go resida.
Now this is Varsity.
Varsity, yeah. So answer via go resida. Una lukumi engu ya bajita babanga back into the 10 table. So back into the 10 table man. How can this thing I first time one. And then now Koni up to high DJ Steve, may soul rest in peace. One. Again remite bajita da ba I want about DJ one. Or Elephant Co Heavy Soul. One. But ke no mafethu ke ha qala jwalo taba ya di final ke Varsity in fact akuna zaka what the final ke buka ka 150 yes 150 in fact akuna zaka
very expensive most
yo le tour da di wa bo re kene a budget no so tlo ja papa ka mai wa bona nona le thuba
just fella to get this violence.
Yeah, ona le soya means. I thought soya means ba fethu. I thought batho ba bona ona je o ja number tse ba hai. I thought soya means. Re ja go di soya means in fethu. Wa bona just to re thole di vinyl.
Okay.
Wa bona at some point abuti wa khona itseng hana le dikiki ko Pitori. I see the turntable, the vinyl because I got to before no cook. So as for I can go as Prince. They say to cook a lepito. I had to sell one out, I had to sell one at Hanga more. I connect. In fact, 1, 2, 3. Fast forward. So night the session I di toka ofela ntho
first dollar.
Yeah. Se ke kena le nna se kena da o arch.
Yeah.
Wa bona. Ubo arch amponse lena the other side. Wa bona because remember Pitori banale the other side ya bona no tume soulful.
Yes.
And then kamo utlile bo tech bo ing. So lena da o sharp. Oh. Wa bona. Toilet spanning yana Kennedy turntable amponse man. So Luluksa speak. Nani tsatse bo okay speak on usilukisa jwang we connector jwang. Achi. Ebe yena motho mo hulwana ska wa re ntotse so wa mamela ka tsebe. Obona. That's how I was taught or Spanish tsebe. Obona. If it's tsebe sa Spanish una le lutu le obona. Obo PTA ki PTA e pine ba tuba so including on top. So ra pusha jwang. Obona. All the way in fact whatever. All the way until so kopana lebo squire wabona kopana lebo mzuga bo slash wabona because I think it was squire not lebo slash then rachela lebo squire wabona and then nankanka squire bo slash
you took square from us.
Yeah, I took square from you guys. Wabona that's when we started RNC wabona so RNC or it started uncle Christmas, narrated Christmas party. So Christmas party, go his.
Hold on that note.
Okay.
So we get this right.
Yeah.
Seges. It's way back. I think 15 years back.
Sure.
If maybe I'm correct. There yourself, DJ Archie. Ulaina Han or maybe. The set it's in it to then hore Itu today would you say from that set if it was a blessing in disguise for you to be here because of why I'm raising this you were so consistent in terms of the love of music and all that. Did it ever cross your mind to say Bona a vision it's 2025 and beyond?
I think for me personally, as I can handle that far, so it was the love.
Yeah.
So ne really short-sighted. Renanela onaje this year or okay this year ke batla push so. Babana no sana hano till to this year ke tla be ke le mo ke leng teng. It was not like a vision okay in the next 5 years I want to see myself at this.
Yeah.
No. Ne ke nka ntho as they come.
Yes.
Until ke schema mo wa bona re etsa the event so. So it wasn't planned, but it played a huge role. Because the foundation, whatever foundation is important. In a way, if you know check hand, the event itself, the event need to arch. Kids on the event if say I think it premature.
Correct.
Needed premature because mole nele music only. And then needed push was strong.
Yeah.
So if the mindset it was this year or last year, kabelin to mo blind.
Itu quickly on this one because we cannot touch on music without touching on this. Hona mabitso a mnate bo DJ Itu RNC, bo DJ Relaying, bo DJ Salty, bo DJ Last Born, and so on and so forth. Mabitso a mnate are very spontaneous. And then there is this ones. You DJ Koti, you DJ Dollar. What is your take? Even though they're not especially Dollar is more on hip hop. And Dollar and Koti, they've been in this music industry for long. And us talking about the music. What is your thinking in terms of those two names?
Those two names are brand.
Yeah.
They're brand. And then what I love about those two names is that they stick to Azang trends.
Correct.
I'm told. Like I would use Dollar because I'm more closer to Dollar.
Yeah.
Dollar usadlala hip hop. And then mix it R&B. 90s R&B smoothly. Kilega all the sessions are high. And I still go. So he's been consistent in that way. And then what's about how bit a dollar. Gakwala masho feel like it's how mix no get dollar.
Yeah.
That's how unique he is. I follow the trends.
Yeah.
But trap, it doesn't play trap. Doesn't play all of those things.
Yes.
He sticks to the hair. And then depends again on Bita Kai. On one of the sessions. And Chapela R&B. No DJs about mix R&B. No, Dollar can mix R&B. He mixes R&B properly so. Nashapi body short mix. Utwala pina e breathe. Watana but baba ngaba mix pina high breathe. 112. So meaning 1 second after 30 seconds time mix it. Dollar let it breathe. White saber at that drop.
Yes.
112. So those are the guys who keep motivated. You go, okay, man. It's possible to do this.
Yes.
Mixing, because remember, as a DJ, Lina Nagoki builder my brand. Kenka a portion from a dollar. Get okay, Achina mix us so, Kinke Hoyona, get okay, Konina mix us so, and then now get into yak.
100%.
Yeah.
Your Cafex life. I know back in the days you used to be a very big fan, Black Coffee, and you'd fight Squai if there's a session go Cafex. Take us through.
So
yeah.
So Black Coffee has been before Black Coffee, about Black Coffee on us. Before Cafex, Libo even the sprints.
Yeah.
Revisit Black Coffee li Christos.
Yes.
And then that event, the Black Coffee Najala Kavana. Little tables, in fact, I should have came with little tables.
Yes.
Dinali signature of Black Coffee.
Yeah.
Kimotona mixes are amnati, the long mix. As a 10 table, but right up. Long mix. It will let Pina de so 2 minutes or so to be. Hey, in that skill. But we'll Black Coffee about Chapelaton and to say. Our Chapelle proper. That's when Kikileka Kalaka follow Black Coffee. And then remember now, Linda Nekiseki Baka, or check out man, wait, and then also internet. No internet. No internet whereby I can go to YouTube and search for his mix. I don't know. Or Otolo mix as one, we must follow him. Otakai Cafex. Cafex, and Nereloi. At some point, Tunali Koloing and Tatomolaka, Rebitas Kellen.
Yes.
Koloyele, it's a Laurel Taxis, 1986 model, executive. Pela Koloye, Arcata Luki Safel, it's not license. Squire on the license. Given fit. Arva, in fit, a Cafex. Koloy, and fit, Kia Koloy. Bangaile permission of it. That's how my. That's how. Cafex too. Arepaka,
yes.
On sa petri molore wa tsa ba tlo yutsa on sa petri okay I can say petri be so the terminal di tswi abo re kene Cafex pagat inside bafethu
those days were the days man.
Wow.
Yeah,
wait how na nigga makes mfethu and 100 rand it's not about ya fika mo le ba tla plaza ke bontshe batho tafula ka into
It was mainly to go and listen to music
yes.
and the likes of your Fresh, the likes of your Oskidos, your Black Coffee Bada, to get those skills. So that was Cafex for you guys. Because I remember I was once recruited there, but Hopolana in that kind of music then, it was not my thing because I'm quite a fan, you know. So, but you guys used to enjoy that more than anything. Like the Sundays, go here no garage. You would open the garage and look at the bigger DJ strong. Now, with that, let's go to the RNC back in the days of Rooftop.
Sure.
What was on your mind then? How did you come about issue yako Rooftop? Rooftop, it was the only place that will take people of our age and bring them together with a vibe.
So Rooftop, I have to thank TK.
Yeah.
TK Bantu.
Shabalala Bantu.
Yeah,
yes.
Shabalala. TK nana le salon da. So re na lo shapa around re ploma da for salon. Wa bona. TK araba fetu la teacher in Itu we are both born ka July 12. A re tse party ke ram fetu wa tseba mo kasi a rena di venue. Ara venue ki ke ram fetu wa go ke venue ki a ke wa bona ka yi ke salon ka mo ke shop.
Ke shop, yes.
Wa nthola.
Yes.
How? Wa bona. Ara fetu ka udimo wa bona. A re tla kopa skia re share. Ara sheba mus. It's a nice open space. Sharp wa bona. Re tse party. Wa bona. Na sana ne ka Rooftop o tlo manager Rooftop no wa bona re tse party ha re tata tsa party but teng e be success and no bata people came sapara ka disutu wa bona people came and then wa bona so there was a lady or the lady who then took over Rooftop.
Yes.
So Kimbali.
Yes.
Wa bona so Mbali she was the person wa Rooftop. She did everything, the renovation and everything. So what we then did was we approached her. Why? Black. And then we had like contracts. We pushed Rooftop. So our kopana le bachita as RNC re okay ba fetu. Re tswa fe khanogo. The suite it was slow. Guys, we can't go to Basotho. Re batlo o etsa ntho. Wa tseba batho ba bang ba fega no go ba tshaba o ya ntho Basotho. So how do we do this? Wa bona. Re check social media.
Now we are planning about the
Rooftop. We are planning. How do we do this? Re check social media. Ke last born. So he was active go social media.
Yes.
How post on 21.
He's still active in talks
Talks
stuff.
200 likes.
Yeah.
One sentence, 200 likes. We need someone like him. Okay, sharp. DJs, that's when Salty.
Yes.
Okay, there's Salty. We need to approach Salty. We need to approach Kelas Born. Then we went and approached Rebafetu. Rebatalan so. He was sold to the idea. Salty. In fact, we see Shotaka piano, Shotaka to so. Our target is our age group. He was on board. So we started into usual. I push a page. What's like each group that push a page, social media, the flyer, the nepe. Yeah. And then the DJs that we invited, our age groups, because we know that if we invite a DJ all in age group, the followers are age group.
Yes.
And then what we then did, it's a really sharp categories. We want people from outside to come, because now, but like they can't go to the same. So how do we then bring people from outside to towards DJs? We've got friends from Spence. Give it some the same guy Con. In fact, Zoral. You know that her poster let's go.
Yes.
Until we push it like that. And then we are also DJs. We go to people physically. When the event, in fact, Vusi, in fact, you get a day some Linda next week, you go on support. And Linda, because we support you feel that thing of ish. let me go and support this group because bang support then. How is like the gig? We go out. Ra shapa koloi, re shapile koloi re Cafex. Ra shapa koloi re Ponteval. Ra shapa koloi, wa bona Northwest kaofela ra ya. Ha ona mosadi Durban, Mlazi. Ha ona mosadi. Wa bona just to hore but what's the brand. And then a event but of support.
In terms of the support, you've touched on that one. Supporting whoever I am, whatever Mokas. Do you think that support is enough? Do you think that support is pulling through to any event, not the RNC one, but let's say DJ Senwa onali a birthday party event? Do you think what about Batogoza because of charity begins at home? Do you think about Batogoza do we support each other?
Yes and no. So Rekaleka did no part. No? How kala baba skeptical. Ubani lo. Wantol ubani lo. And then they so I give up. So now what plays a huge role? Key consistency.
Okay.
Okay, yes or not about ubani lo. Okay, sharp. Okay, talk about 22. Okay, yes I have. Oh, Emanile outile ya. Oh, okay. Out is born. So, but later, ba fit, ba batla born. And then babang back in a barrage. Okay, sharp 620 people. You don't give up. You do another one. You do another one. Ba le na ba uban lo. Ba oh yes, RNC le. La baba shama event aso babon motho satsi. So it's just that le rona the DJ or the event organizers re give up too soon. Re batla return on investment ka the first gig. Wa bona ke investment ke company na ka company o batla capital. Ya batla capital. Ya go ke tlo rana the event day 6. Ka event day 7 ke mo tlo etsa return.
So are you simply saying the cure to this disease is consistency? Be consistent. Was covered into boom, on the day should and then you just give up.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Take us through. You RNC Christmas parties. How do you talk about the first year started with the RNC.
So, into about what I said, the Christmas party did delay before. So, go his ne bamfa like that freedom, ne ban support. They prefer to reduce garage. Rehase, harikata roba, le batsi ba re safe. So, family yaka etwa Northwest.
Yes.
I call already 16, the 15. Hacks, Bava. Kya own.
Yeah.
Ke own Lala, ke sound. Wabon. Ka Christmas, we Thailand, re raba fit. Ona next, are connecting SP normal. Ra connect. Shapo, watlala. Ba kena ka tlung tuba di class. Wabona ntse ka ofela. O etsale yo flop. Wabon. Relookies. Then the following year, that's when well more kids remain square. What's that pleasing in your hand play? In your hand play, and then honali eventing will be something in December. And then Kessikile say that along Sahau. When Anaka Wale le Macrisa, Akasi mail. That's a matter of well Macrisa. But what about me Barata? Ebang mo.
It's long relevant.
That's not relevant. And then when I go to Christmas party, it was not about mine.
It was about fun.
It was fun.
Bringing people together.
Yes. Raspana, inside the 2 block. Okay, if you do, Renale Sound, I thought my rebuke tent. And then rebuke the tour. That's the first year. I requisition next. Yeah. It was success. And then re tsamaya re teng December ke rona re rata o nka ka molkam ra bona go kama ka mo ba kena ka bo 50 ranta ba patedisa batho and rona ke mahala and rona ga je a re etse jwalo bona baba so se re nka ka yima jiteng o kama le rona re ka yetsa ntho ra enka re okay 30 rand wa bona 30 ranta re ba isa jwala ko ntong ko garage ra tsamaya go kopa mfethu wa tsamaya ke sa ska ka o jwetsa e pene re ba sokodisitse family ba sokodisitse go kadima ha re kadime because a rena tsaya oba re push o be le profit ya 500 yo 500
and kana go 500 le nyu ne bona ha yes
ke nyu re be le profit ra this thing ra yetsa jwanong so se re kala re okay this year, next year, let's improve.
Yes.
Let's improve. That's how it started. Every year, Christmas. Till today.
You're still rocking it?
We're still doing it.
Yeah.
And then in only over 10 years. That's why Honaje Sekele Lihesu. Spaces are starting. So, Sarah, we're big again.
Now, Christmas party, you guys were to excel, right? I just want to check because it's a big event. It's 25th Christmas. How many people maybe do you take with in terms of Battle Tusang and team?
So RNC wanaje the way ilengateng serenality roles they're different.
Okay.
So like in sound, or whether when it comes to sound. Get like it's sorry, Rabuka, everything is sounding sharp. And then hotel marketing, pain. Penitizer, type is Rabon. Can I push on marketing? I push marketing. And then only JT. JT is an attorney by profession. So anything that has to do with documentation and proposal. I push her.
Yeah.
And then Rike who like what about the setup.
Okay.
With the setup, Nelly the sweetie, and on national into
tell me, the sweetie man. His real name.
Kimpo.
Okay.
Kimpo.
Yeah.
So Linda na working scheme and they say Lady Sweet.
The sweets.
Yeah, but the sweets. Yeah. You like Kimpo.
Okay.
Yeah, Kimpo one and put on.
Yes.
So Kiana Aturana whenever furniture, Kaufela, Lena, Ratusana when it comes to sound or bookings, tent in and then Wobele Muza spy.
Yes.
Mazubuku spy. Muzi gating Kopanale. Kiana head of security at RNC. He plans security at the events. Or about 20. So about more the numbers. Who Christmas party?
Yeah.
Because we get about 600 to 800 people.
You're talking about current now?
Yeah, current.
Yeah, in a bigger space.
In a bigger space, yeah 600 to 800 people. Ne? So what happens is, when I ratio by 70 sang Kochok, and then we tend to implement the same. Yeah, okay. If you're expecting 600 people, you need to have 20 security. Okay. If there's 600, you need to have 35 toilets. And then we need to also have 15, but what about Tusang? The setup, general workers. 15 general workers. So it's really 15, the general, really 20, the security, and then we are happy. We are the chumitsaro.
Yes.
It's undercover.
Okay.
It's a more okay fit when I but while about or anything is along wrong.
You there.
We there. Any incident is along there's someone all in down. Renali Doki Toki.
This is not a company.
Renali Doki Toki. So the Hoki Toki Rabua, Abana gate one and Fetu assistance in all in how few what choose. And I know happy but employing go bar.
Okay.
And then liba but clean after. And then the nice thing one ke recycling. So I know that issue so only and cool leg utadile company recycling. It's a young boy, active boy, Earth Guard recycling company. So tender ya cleaner ya ntho se refine. So now utlo tala batho ba 10. Okay, I'm bringing 10 people. Go stadium never 20. Wabona. Ke bona ba dilang ka wabona. Like suka bona la unwa jwala so tle tsa sa gona lo walk. Ke bona batlang to what the event but ke by the side.
Speaking of alcohol, I know selling of alcohol is the fastest business ever. You know, and what I'm about to ask you, I think it's so unfair go away. But as a young guy, do you think consumption of alcohol, not only Kotogos, but in a country, the way Bunuanga thing is right?
You know, in the owners that the company as well, not me. So, you know, like Onaje, yes, people run, about me included, but
me also, I do drink.
So the difference about some of us is Ratamaro Sebet.
Yeah.
So Babang Bayana, relax. They expect to be given handouts, the handouts. So it's challenge, like Luena, Hausa now, or shop around. How fit a mole ish, but on text on toll. So I think alcohol, as long as we control, and also mood.
You have been involved in many positive projects go around gas. Take me through to the project in Lairan, and I see you guys are no longer doing that, and I don't know why. Maybe you'll explain, give us the gist as to why Lairan. The Togoza suit walk. That initiative, it was positive because the historical knowledge about it was that Halkata was whatever donations and all that, you then buy Banabad Golo, diet and all that.
Yeah. So initiative COVID. Yeah. Ebola, and then I think it was 2 years ago, not Relay again. And then again, the support wasn't that much. But now because each and every time after an event, so retro it means what went well. King and then what didn't go well, like King sharp. So our check okay, our marketing was lacking.
Okay.
In such a way that not everyone knew about the suit work. And then when I really have the assumption but they'll come. And then as I put up more effort in marketing, they're covered. So now we are back to the drawing board. And then we want to select a date whereby it's not too hot and then it's not too cold. Because I parasuit.
Yes.
Imagine what parasuit in
15 December.
So we're still looking at the calendar. Check out which is the correct date because that was a good initiative. Because all the proceeds we've bought school shoes, we've bought groceries, we've bought pets, like sanitary towels for kids. So we've bought all of those. That was positive. And then there's another one that is coming again. There's a cancer walk. There's a cancer walk that we once did. It was just an awareness about cancer. So Leonard I think 2 times. And then slider out because of COVID. But those are the projects here. Let's do this one. It's over. It's over. So they are coming back. Watch the space.
Itu, talk us through RNC Mpumalanga nail sprayed on stage with Black Motion. What was the feeling?
Yo, that event, it's one of the biggest event that we enjoyed.
Yeah.
There's a place Kumpumalanga Zogalanga, and then Abaita line up Barikenya before Black Motion. So meaning they saying like Bulelang Black Motion. Yo, we don't know but trusting the experience around okay, sharp, let's go. I feel like I'm to getting on stage. You know, like getting on stage, but to go feel like
yeah.
Balshebile so. I say Balshedi,
you have support there from guys.
Yeah, and I support go fella. The way in 20 cases let that trip we were fella Rampumalanga.
Yeah.
My gents, everyone support, convoy. Yeah, Abana la fika da reke na ubona. Le bona ba shile ba no. Abona. Okay, sharp restaging ba shebile. Fit what for? Because now household hardly anything, so we don't know. Okay, should I go that route or abona? We play.
Yeah.
First song, they're still looking at you. Hey, man. So Tando Adala, Vele, Sharp. They're looking at us. Second track, okay, we are winning the crowd now. Because now, Kirida crowd, the set that we've played, it has a span. First song or no, this one, it has a span. Then we have to change.
Immediately. Right on the stage.
Yeah, we'll change. Okay. Then you play the second one. Okay, should I go this direction? Give a catch. They were singing with us. How there's groups and the cameras. It was like you want to Black Motion on that day.
You settled Tandoman. There's this combination. That guy is good when it comes to digging higher scoop and all that. Liplin is this thing. Where did you guys get this thing?
I plan. So earlier on I did say everything that we did or again saying got a name paid. It was good it was spanning and I could choose there's a guy who's playing a chamber drum. Okay. Maybe this will work for us. I buy it. Vita Kokasi, Tando even was not necessarily Tando.
Yes.
Yeah, he was playing a side drum pending. So since Adala side drum,
this is gonna be easy.
Easy. Adala, but he was not feeling it. Tando kana go in the so they Adala Tando Araman. Onkani. Tando Shapedi rhythm to the no man. I did sharp no. Lerato Hena DJ Tando Kia. He plays. It was a small chamber, then we got a bigger chamber time. The rest is history. History.
Tando's on fire.
It's on fire. It's on fire. Abana Linda at some point no maki kidlala ne. What's about man? Akala shapaso. I know. Why you are? No. Yeah. Why you? Why you? What? Skill out fell and tungule on our level. And a little thing before we used to plan like track for track or create a song. Or now we don't. We just discuss or in broadly. Okay, these are the songs we think. Okay, or we check. Okay, this place. They like upbeat. Okay, let's go upbeat. Last time in a restaurant, okay. So when you're playing at a restaurant, you can't just go upbeat. Yes. It's a restaurant, people are eating. You need to play background music. So our set was more chilled.
Yeah.
Or but to Abana Baji,
at the same time, Bama
Melody music. Yeah. So that's what we do. Before each and every kick, research. Okay, Mole, Rosella Batuajwa. Let's say, okay, when we plan our set, it's according to that. Sometimes it doesn't work. So you can't play the slow jams. Come low push.
Togoza Soul Therapy. yourself and Thokozani Entertainment.
Yes.
That's a big one. TK.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Go Thokoz. It's a big one. Go Katoras. Le plein de gens. I want to ubueka from the old age.
Okay.
And then I think the last one came 2024, 7 December, Semundul Stadium.
Yes. So Thokozane umanage Amtswala. So Amtswala they play soul and R&B. So we're now already a push a Christmas party.
Yeah.
So Thokozane wa approach. Oh guys, can I lay idea so? Can I lay crowd? Can I lay idea with a soul therapy picnic? And then I think if Rika Kopana, it's an invitation. Then okay, I remember la Rona, recheck okay, cool. Yes, the numbers on a lezona, Lona and the numbers. Arga collaborator, we get into shop. There's a park before old age. So Rekalakada, the first one, it was just local teachers.
Yeah.
Really success. Then we do the second one, Rebita Tibos. Rebita Tibos, Etlale Pakil. So now we need a bigger place. Remove like Kamo old age. We still get the DJs, we COVID equale, but the have go old age. The last one go old age, it was 2023.
Yeah.
Massive, fully packed. So now we said, okay guys, we cannot do the same event back, more control, go old age. Let's go to stadium. And
the reason for stadium is because of now
numbers.
The number keeps on growing. Yes.
So I agree what we do in everything. From the Christmas party. When we start a concept, at a smaller venue. We get a bigger venue. We get a bigger venue. We don't just start go stadium. It's a recipe for disaster. Disaster.
Now you were to build it.
Build it. Once it gets there,
correct.
So we move to the stadium. Stadium.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, stadium.
You unali the big giants. You do have Musamula, unali Vusinova. 3, unali the biggest MC ever now.
Yes.
Talk us through.
Let me take you before, because I need event organizers to know this. Stadium, in a little requirements. Barki chalk.
Okay.
Chalk in a HIV visa. HIV visa. How's that team? So now, fortunately, my friend Piquet the Italian. Oh, it's an event to go sprints the Italian. June, July. Yeah. So I came from the airport. I'm telling man. Stadium, Uguti, Waban Ustola, Wana jogging. There's a person who can find numbers. Who go to Saka everything. Waban. Who go to Saka everything. Waban. The requirements, getting the certificate, in. Without choose, I'm phoning the person. I'm phoning let's meet up. Okay, date alone 3 months sharp. Push submit. HIV
administration.
Kamilo Oyoko, first thing first, Kamilo Yoko SAPS.
Okay.
SAPS, but classify your event. 1, 2, 3. High risk, low risk, or medium risk. Then from there on, Otsama Oyoko triple C.
Okay.
Metro. Based on classification, check okay. Are you gonna need metro officers, officials for it? But to control traffic in and then Tamulo already a registered security company.
Okay.
That's gonna plan all your emergency evacuation, security, and everything.
Yeah.
And everything Kamele SAPS approved. So we did. I follow, and then that procedure, it's money.
Yes.
Remember now, it's money that we didn't pay before. Yes. Then, Retole Laki, Mahot Manakas, Sanchez. Sanchez re mo approach a be on board ara witse ke eng ba fetu ke tla le sponsor ka ntho so ke tla thusa financially so wa bona then ho tle ba tshita ba Madibeng funeral parlor bora tuta aba fita ba ra witse ke eng ba fetu stadium silfifi so hona re tla kenyetsa
delight
so we had like the light tse abana tse ba di sebedisang ko keng tse na le generator on its own yeah abana ba re thusa jwalo baba and then everything else it was just us abana it was a partnership between Rona TK and then le DJ T-Ben abana DJ T-Ben wa tla le mang le reason ale kai Swiss wa tla le na on board re pusha event because rena le goal yeah we want to make this event a success.
Yes.
So now what you do is you partner up. Without sponsors is difficult. And you need to partner up.
Correct.
Okay, when I that's why in fact the event was a success. And then we also bring our locals. Like just putting Napo there as an MC.
Yes.
Done.
By the way, Napo since from as far as old age.
Old age, yes. So we go together. We go together in Napo. But I remember like Napo, he's declaring South African no.
Correct.
Like he's everywhere.
100%.
TV, radio. What's about so those people give on about Tusa because Lebana Arai chance Kikasiaka mo. Nonale kicking with Amleke Yona Mari. Kikota Yakasiaka. Because he wants what? To push gas.
Now, with that, 2025, let's continue with that. It's a good initiative. Are you continuing to? Do you guys get maybe, except for Madibeng funeral parlor, your Sanimas book? Happy just to be on board in terms of supporting you.
So most people that we're getting, we say there's a difference between a sponsor and an investor.
Yes.
We are getting people by a investor, and then we'll get 30%. And then we only got two, like Sanchez, Le Madibeng, by a sponsor. So a sponsor, it's okay, guys. I'm not expecting anything
in return.
Or what I'll do is I'll just brand 1 ton. So bale barai, Ghana, and then 30% interest. So it's like a loan. So you know, man, bank. If you want a loan, I can go to the bank and then negotiate 1 ton. So unfortunately, right now, I also really lack. The sponsor.
But do you think though, to such big event, because I believe 2025 still you're going to go to the stadium, you cannot go back because of now in terms of numbers, applied. Now, Rebuaka Township economy. I know it's tricky. Let's say for an example you run that event, there's people like Baitsangudi Keeper, for an example, your 1426 Machasta, your Yes Tsotsi, a kilo, and some people barik somebody. Don't you think, or is it possible to invite those people to such a big event? Explore.
I don't understand. Invite them. Batlo Rekisa
in an event like that, but will control and discipline. So
normally what we do, we charge.
Yeah,
we charge, and then our charge is less.
Okay.
If we were compared to other events, so we say, okay, give us money for 2 people.
Okay.
Buy 2 general tickets, and then we'll give you a spot.
It's way less.
Buy 2 or buy 3 or 1, and then if we go extra Dijon, Dijon is one leader. It might happen that Barake skipper see one. Ukawati. But who Dijon? So now, if we understand a relator for business to business, when are we spending on marketing, on the and everything else.
Everything.
And then when now you come, we give you a space for free, you make money, you leave. Wabana eba unfair. Because now you need to pay a certain portion.
A certain portion.
Or
it's only fair.
Yeah. Because now already there are people who are going to clean. And check, okay, you're going to make money. But now if it's more on something okay, like there's a guy who was supposed to sell shoes. Alright, it's so just buy a ticket and then we'll give you a spot.
Okay.
And then there's a guy, I don't know his name. I only Ujil. Come on, Ariksa delighted.
Yeah.
So I feel the light.
Yeah.
So when I check the light is no.
Yeah.
So just buy a ticket, first spot. I killed it. Well, there's a video.
He made money.
There's a video. Kido will attest to that.
Yeah. He was a cameraman there, by the way.
Yeah. So I even told him after the event, all the big events, the RNC, Gwena cameraman.
And they're always big.
Itu, speaking of which, tell me quickly. We do have the young artist Motogos, and the likes of the same Kido. To say maybe I know you are dealing with it's soul therapy. We are looking at those nice music talks about love and all that. But in terms of promoting, would it be possible for Lona maybe at this time around to invite such just for showcasing, just to let Togoza to say this is a talented Lenyona at the same time on the other hand?
There's a group actually a performer.
Yeah.
Live performance.
Yes.
Yamokas.
Yeah.
Vocalist, Pastor Rastan on keyboards, Funzo on lead guitar, and then this guy, the vocalist. So there's a group already that we have. So TDs, yes, TDs. TDs. Vocalist.
Yeah, I hear the crowd more than they shine about that band.
So it depends on event, because that event it's more onto soul R&B. So if there's a group that pushes that type of sound, please inbox RNC. If we do la motogoza and then we'll take it offline, more to discuss so because we need to push.
Correct. No Zipo Kruna. They singing that type of music. And I think to have them on the stage, but that is if they are willing, it will be a great honor, because it's soul therapy. Yakotogoza, they are based Motogoza as well. If they are interested, they should be inboxing guys like yourselves. So
what you're saying is we need to bring them back, because they will perform.
Yes.
We
need them back.
Because on it's a bigger scale.
Correct.
So yes, we can. Because remember, when doing an event, you've got your top artist that you want, and then also your locals.
Yes.
And then at the end of the day, we cannot have 50 locals.
Yes. No, you can't.
We cannot have 50 locals for that event. Yes. Maybe we can have a separate event where maybe Togoza stand up, whatever, where we have our own, our locals. It's about 100% locals. But for that one, yes, because it's a poll. Like, we get a list, and then as the team we discuss. Okay, from this list, who are we taking? Baba from the next one.
I know you're a visionary. That is possible.
Yeah.
A big one. Cosmic. Man, you that is dope.
So Cosmic piano is taking over. Or not is taking over. Piano is there. It's number one. One ton. Piano is number one. And then the old school DJs, Azanga Tamayaka, the familiar the trends.
Yeah.
So switch to 2 p.m.
Correct.
We are still go soulful, deep, and Afro-tech.
Yes.
So now we don't have a place where that type of genre. Wherever you go, it's piano. So we wanted to create a session whereby it's us. You're gonna listen to this kind of music. Okay, soulful house, new soul, new jazz, deep house, and Afro-tech. Okay, that's what you're going to hear. Yeah.
The turn up there, in terms of support, tell me about it.
The turn up, we get new people every time.
That is the only place that is so organized, collocation and it's proper. And people love that, not only about Togoza Fed. They are so enjoying that. They run a hike in a month.
So you're not run once a month.
Once a month.
Every second week of the second Sunday of the month, rana yona. And then now we started another one, which is Eribisang Iron Pit.
Yes.
Because now what we do, everything that we do, we assess, check is there a need. For instance, the Iron Pit, Sunday, yes, we are deplaying, you hear the same sound. When the Temptations. So, okay, let's do Iron Pit, where we'll listen to 90s music up to the latest.
Okay.
Was no Alec.
Yes.
And then that's what we're targeting what? The younger generation.
The younger generation.
So that's everything that we do, Rebale target market. Okay, now we are targeting the younger ones, about the 90s. Like 90s, are you in a high school, you're Tania, Brandy. So those are the songs. So that one we're doing it every last Sunday of the month. Yeah.
Correct. Now, that plan it is good, and in order for that plan to continue, it be successful as it is today. Tell me, in terms of the security, people they come with their cars there and all that, and in our days, not only Togoza Fed, there's a lot of crime that is. People are being hijacked and all that. How equipped you are in terms of your security?
So the security inside
and outside.
Yeah, no, I get back.
Okay. Correct.
The security inside is proper. We've got Batuba part of the security that you won't even know.
Yeah.
Fully cameras everywhere, and then outside. The guys, it's just that I don't want to mention our plane. Because now what so
this one,
so outside we've got people and then we've got other people so it's just that I can't go into details.
As long as we have that in place.
Yeah, we have that in place.
We're good to go.
And then every time we check, okay. Because you know what, the black like people when they come to a place or wherever they don't they didn't come with good intentions. So that's why we had to rebel about yes, and I on standby as well. Yeah, so I won't mention like their names.
No, correct. Itu, maybe before we close. I need to touch based on this one. Maybe it might sound negative, maybe it might sound positive. What is your take regarding your Foslo, your Katlehong, our surroundings? They're saying Togoza is good when it comes to who organize the after tears. You're a DJ. What is your take?
They're spot on.
They're spot on.
They're spot on.
Is it good? Is it bad?
I don't know. Remember Onaje as a soldier. When they die, salute.
Yeah.
And then back then, and then the group that we have that have DJ'd or go the after tears and so on, they were groovists. And the lead owner,
correct.
So the after tears, ke tsona tse ne ba di etsa on 12. So most of the people hona just so and ya tena setsang ya filter down to anyone else now. Alright. After tears. And then they spend ba kopantsha ba jita ga kopantsha chelete ya re ntseng chelete ya DJ.
Correct.
Yes, Lena won't charge
that much
the rate.
But
ba kopantsha ba re ndota Lena ke nana okay on that day I'm not doing anything cool sharp.
Okay.
So yona they're spot on.
They're spot on. We are the best when it comes to that. A quick one. Do you think Harplomid Koning Relema outing at Togoza Renali the conversations that Renal Zona good Koning are they positive?
I would say positive and negative.
Negative.
Yeah. Tsering di puo a di ahebo.
Yeah.
Ku bua ka batho ha o feta mo le ba ryo wa mbona Vusi o so 112 and then tseding dia so in fact yatseng a kena access ban wa bona ba kena le ntse so ke kopa spani or event eso or I feel itse ke keta wetsa course so re advisor wa bona re bua ka phelo wa bona yes so it's 50-50 wa bona I promise you nalba ba buang ka batho.
DJ Itu, we appreciate your time. We are so proud of you. From 19 Mamman up until now, you've been consistent in what you're doing. May the good Lord bless you. Continue to bring this positive entertainment. Kasiyarun. Chief, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Hey,
thank you for having me. Eita.
You want to say something to the public?
If possible. This is a cameraman. You want to speak to 1426?
Okay, maybe. What I will say is to upcoming DJs, don't give up. Respect your craft. Build your brand. And no gig is too small. Whenever you go to a gig, show up. Get there on time. Play. Analyze the crowd. Because what tends to happen now is that most people, they forgot the basics. Go back to basics. Pure mixing. What's about mix? Because wherever you go, you'll find different technologies, equipment. So as long as you know how to use the ear, and then you've got the basics, you can analyze the crowd, you show up, nothing will stop you.
Thank you, Chief.
RNC.
You can't stop the wheel of the revolution from turning. 1426, stand up. DJ, thank you so much, man.
Hola.
Thank you.
This is the endings I want.
Yeah. Thank you.